Ule, yabadi de bakamishi, ule, opuna make I see, ule. You my love one tinty, we will make a bad man sing, oh, ah, 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 ah. Yes, my people, what's good? My name is Ckay. I need you guys to stream all my music on Boomplay Nigeria. Keep it locked. Ckay, I did for airport, Americana way.
Have you always wanted to do music?
Yeah.
So, the producing is...
Okay, so what happened is I moved into Lagos like 2014, and I came to Lagos alone. I did not grow up here. My parents are in Kaduna, you know, and I grew up like my whole life there. So when I came here, I didn't have anybody to live with. I didn't have, you know, anybody to be giving me pocket money or whatever. So I had to be resourceful, and production was like the one skill that I had that was in demand at the time. You know, there are so many artists in Lagos, so everybody wants to like have a song produced by someone. So that was like my first source of, you know, income, you know. So that's kind of how I came into the industry, through the production and whatever. And eventually I kind of, you know, started doing what I really wanted to do, which was like my own music and stuff. So that's pretty much how production started for me. And yeah.
So getting signed to chocolatecity, how was it?
It was cool. I was really, will I say, honored or privileged to be, you know, doing business with, you know, a company who had done business with artists who I looked up to, you know, MI, Ice Prince, Jesse Jags, and all these guys. You know, I was in secondary school listening to their music and all that stuff, so it felt really good to be, you know, in the same family as these people, you know. So yeah, it was a blessing.
So did they reach out to you, or?
So I was coming around CC, and I was producing and writing songs for artists at the time, and I think MI heard one of my songs one time, or a few of my songs, and he really got interested, and he, you know, eventually offered me a contract. Pretty much that's how it happened. But like, I was not really like asking to be signed. I was just like doing my thing, you know, and it was noticed, and basically.
I know get POS, me I want raw cash.
Can you just mention a few people you did some songs for?
Every song you see that I produce that is out there, I had something to do with the co-write. Either I co-wrote the song, or I, you know, directed the melodies or the harmonies or something like that. I'm the kind of producer that when I make music, I'm very involved. Like, I don't just make beats and give people to do what they please with the beats, you know. So every single song you hear my name on, just know that like I was involved in every part of the song.
So how is working with MI? Because as a group?
Yeah, I mean, MI, I've learned a lot from him. He's like, you know, big brother to me. I learned so much about life and the industry and, you know, making music and all that stuff from him. He's a perfectionist as well. I think I picked that up from him. You know, MI can touch one song like 20 times before it comes out.
So, aside producing and singing, do you have any other thing you do?
Yeah, I have like lots of hobbies. I love to watch series a lot. Like Netflix is like my second home. Like I've built a house inside Netflix. You know, I love video games as well. I play video games a lot. I like to hang out with friends. I like to chill. Yeah, man, pretty much that's it. I used to draw really well. I don't even know, like, you know, I don't have much time for it, I guess, like I used to. But yeah, probably one of these days I'll pick it up again.
So when did you start producing?
I started producing, I think I was in school that time. I think I was in chess. I think this was like 2008 or 2009, you know. I was in school. I learned it from one of my friends. You know, he taught me the basics, but he didn't really teach me the whole thing. So I had to learn it on my own. So around that time, I was like my own guinea pig. So I would make beats and I would, you know, record on them and I would mess around with them and all that stuff. So like in school, I would bring my songs to school and play for people. And you know, I got really popular in school because of that. You know, all the girls liked me because I was the only boy that could sing in my school. And it's so crazy because like the other boys were always like making fun of me because they felt like singing was gay. I don't even know how that makes any sense. Like, how can singing be gay? For crying out loud. Anyways, they were probably just hating on me, Sha. But yeah, that's kind of how I started producing because I'll bring my stuff to school. Then all the other guys who used to rap would ask me to make beats for them so that they'll use on their own songs. So that's kind of how I started producing for other people. I didn't really set out to start making beats for people. Like, I was just doing my thing and people would hear it and want their own version of it. So I started making for people and basically that's how it started for me.
When did you start working on the Ckay the First?
Yeah, I started working on that like I think 2018, ending of 2018 when around that container period, I made several songs, man. I made more than 20-30 songs, you know, before I selected the 8 that made the project. It was a really interesting process because I had to spend some time and really like learn about myself and study myself and, you know, kind of like get in touch with certain parts of my emotions and express them, you know, regardless of how I thought people would feel. Like DTF, for instance, is a song that I was kind of scared to put it out because I felt like people would regard the song as too explicit or too honest, you know. But yeah, I had to bring myself to that point where I had to just express those feelings without caring how people felt, because I knew it was authentic to how I was feeling, you know. So basically the process started from December 2018 into June 2019, I think, or April. Then I submitted the EP. No, I submitted the EP in June. So yeah, I finished working on it in June and it came out August. Yeah, so basically it took me like 6-7 months with that period to work on it.
So what's your favorite song from the EP?
Of Antinte.
Why?
Of which I just dropped the remix. I don't know, man. Like I mean, I love every song on the EP equally, you know. I feel like some of my favorite songs are being slept on, like Oliver Kahn and Ckay. I mean, it's not like the most streamed or whatever, but I personally really love those songs. But if I were to pick a favorite, it would definitely be Love Antinte. I just like how the song makes me feel when I hear it, you know. It's one of those songs that even though it's my song, I vibe to it. Like when I'm on my own pee and I'm just listening to music, like I just put it on repeat and I vibe to it because it just makes me feel good, you know. So I would say that's my favorite. The remix is out, by the way, go get it on Boomplay.
What was the inspiration behind it?
I was in a relationship at the time and I was just like, you know, singing for my girl at the time. Yeah, I was just, you know, just giving her vibes, you get me? I just did, yes, son.
You said you were in a relationship at that time.
Yeah,
so
I was.
That means...
Yeah, I'm currently not, but at the time I made the song, I was.
Okay, so it sounds like you have the
Heartbreak, right? Yeah, so I feel like I'm probably, I mean, I don't know, I'm probably an ambassador for heartbreak because for some reason I always end up in toxic relationships. So it's so crazy because I find myself attracted to girls that are like not the average, like they're not the usual people, you know. They're either damaged, you know, probably because something happened in their childhood. I don't know why, but it's like a recurring coincidence. Either they're damaged or they've been through so much emotional like shit that when we eventually meet, you know, I don't know, like I just get attracted to those kinds of people and it ends in hot tears. A lot. It tends to end in hot tears. So like, Yeah, I put my heart on my sleeve. Sorry, my neck.
So I think I came across one picture on your Instagram where you said nobody, me to my ex.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, it's so funny because that my ex, so it was the Valentine is coming thing. Yeah, funny of me and all my exes were still cool. We still talk, and the kind of relationship I have with my ex, I can actually make a joke about that stuff. I'll be like, hey, we broke up, I'll be okay. Where's your boyfriend? Valentine is coming, where is he? Okay, he's not there, I'll be okay. I thought so. So yeah, it's just that kind of thing.
So it seems okay. I know you worked with Bella.
Yeah.
Twice. It seems like she's
No, she's not the only one.
Artist.
No, she's not.
Oh, you worked with others too.
A couple, but not that many though. I feel first of all there's like a shortage of female artists in Nigeria. There are not that many. And Bella is like, I would say, one of the new age artists, female artists in Nigeria that I really, really fuck with. Like, I really love her music so much. And I like other artists. I love Lady Donley, Tolani. I like her vibe as well. I have a record with her coming out real soon. Who else? I like Simi, I like Tiwa, I like all of them, but yeah. I have a song with Moonchild Sonelli as well from Essay, another song, which we've not put out.
All of this are not yet released, right?
No, they're not.
Okay, that's why it seems like it's just Bella.
Yeah, that's why, yeah.
So what's working with Bella because I know you have Chineke and the other one.
Just Chineke actually.
No.
There's another one coming out soon, but it's not.
My girlfriend is dollars. My side chick is euros. My other chick is naira.
So when can we expect the next project?
To be honest, yeah, like now like this, I can give you a project now. I give you 2 projects. I have songs for days, but my team, we're trying to be strategic with it. So I'm not going to put out a project anytime too soon, probably the end of the year, but definitely expect more singles from me. I have a short film for my EP, Ckay the First, which is really beautiful piece of art, to be honest, because I try to break away from the norm of Nigerian music videos whereby it's always cliche, there's vixens shaking their ass. I like vixens shaking their ass, so I'm a fan of that and everything, but I feel like Nigerian visuals have become, stagnant, so I decided to do something really, really different, something artistic, poetic as well. It comes out shortly after the remix, it should be out, and after that I'll drop a new single. So yeah, the short film is something I edited it myself, by the way, and I co-directed it. We shot it in Ghana. It was directed by Ckay, so he's an award-winning director in South Africa. And yeah, man, I'm really, really excited about that one. And more singles, basically.
So, do you have any producer you admire?
Yeah, Saz. Saz is my favorite producer. Like Saz, oh God. Saz.
Have you ever thought about
working with him, Abi? Yeah, Saz, man. So first of all, Saz charges like 10 million naira for a beat or some shit like that. Yeah, so we haven't worked yet because I don't have 10 million naira to pay him. I'm kidding, but yeah, definitely me and Saz are working on something real soon. We've linked up a couple times and we're working on that. So I say SARS, but the young guys though, I'm feeling a couple young guys coming up right now. There's this guy called Type A, he's really, really talented. Tempo as well, really, really talented. Empire Beats, P Prime. Who else? I was in the studio with Cracker the other day as well, he's really, really crazy as well. Yeah man, I just, oh, I like this guy too, Wicked. His name is I Am Beats, but his tag is Wicked. Yeah, I like him too. He's really dope.
No, they smoke marijuana, oh baby. I know they don't funny get that, oh baby.
So yeah, what was it like working with Black Bone
Adebota? No, Budge, you mean?
Yeah,
no,
Budge.
Yeah, it was really cool. That song was just like, it was just a cruise because like we're three guys that clearly don't look like good boys, and we made a song called Good Boy. So it was like a paradox, the whole song, and it was just a cruise. I mean, it was fun, you know. I was just catching my cruise, and we dropped it, and people really fucked with it. So yeah. Yes, my people, was good? My name is Ckay. Keep watching Boombuzz. Keep it locked. Don't go nowhere.